back to the Beach Bum Bookworm. I am Tiffany. I'm so glad you all found me again today. My channel is all about cozy mysteries and romance books, and today I'm doing one of the videos that I love to do each and every month. It is the new releases. I love to see what new cozies are coming out. I'm so excited. It is November 2021 cozy mystery releases. Let me know which of these that you're excited about, which of these that you are in the middle of as far as the series, if it's your favorite, anything you want to talk about, I want to hear it. Put it in the comments below. On your way down to comment, don't forget to stop and hit the subscription and the notification bell, because that's going to tell you when I put out new videos each and every week so you don't miss a thing. And the subscription is going to keep my channel growing. All right, let's get to it. November 2021 cozy mystery releases in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first one is the Bread Shop Mystery Series by Winnie Archer, a murder you'll regret right here. I'm not going to read the synopsis on any of these books today just because there are so many that I want to keep the time manageable but still be able to tell you about all the books. And I probably still didn't get to all of them. So if you know of a cozy mystery that I missed that's being released in November, put that in the comments below as well. So back to a murder you'll regret, like Yuletide. The main character is Ivy Culpepper. They're a photographer who works in Yeast of Eden. I love the name because it's a bread shop in the seaside town of Santa Sofia, California. Yeast of Eden, brilliant, love it. This is book 7. We were going to do this for a book club pick, and then we stopped book clubs, but both myself and Cozy Rowe, who does the book club with me, were like really interested in this book. It's definitely on our TBR. It looks like so much fun, the whole series. Can't wait to try that one. The next book coming out is book 40. I'm just letting you take it in. Book 40. Mrs. Jeffries and the Midwinter Murders. This is, of course, the Miss Jeffries series by Emily Brightwell. It says the main character is Inspector Witherspoon and his housekeeper, Mrs. Jeffries. And from what I understand, this sounds like a really funny series because the inspector is obviously the detective, but it's Miss Jeffries, the housekeeper, that kind of like figures it out and kind of spoon feeds it to Witherspoon. No pun intended. Okay, that was a pun intended, but you get my drift. So I've heard really good things about it. And if you're on book 40, then I have nothing left to say. Yeah. I mean, somebody's reading these, right? I mean, when I say somebody, I mean a lot of people. So I definitely want to give that one a try at some point. And I think that sounds really funny. Next up, we have the Library Lovers Mystery Series. Book number 12 is coming out. It's called Killer Research. This is, of course, by Jen McKinley, who writes several other series that are phenomenal, including the Cupcake Bakery series, which I just got caught up on. The main character in this one, The Library Lovers, is Lindsay Norris. She's a library director. This takes place in Connecticut. I read the first one and I loved it, so I really need to get back to this series. But it's not on my SAS list, so I'm just trying to finish up as much of my SAS list as I can before the end of the year. And then when I make a new SAS list, maybe I'll throw this one on there. Plus, I want to give myself room to start some new series. I'm thinking I'm going to limit myself to a number of new series, but I finished so many series because I'm going to do a whole video on all the series that I caught up on or finished for 2021. And I think I've earned myself some new series. Even if you don't agree, I'm going to start some new series. I've just made up my mind. I'm going to do it. So I am still going to be doing some sort of SAS list in 2022. Elizabeth from Lizzie Faye Books, who created the SAS Challenge, Serious About Series, is going to do a 2022, but it may look a little different. She said something about doubles, so that might be fun. I will put her channel in the description below, because if you have not checked out Lizzie Faye Loves Books channels, Elizabeth from Lizzie Faye Loves Books channel, you're missing out. Her videos are so much fun, and she reads such a variety, and she's just such a lovely person. So you need to definitely check her out. and she created this series about series challenge, so she will have all the updates for the 2022 challenge. All right, getting back to new releases. The next one is a series I also really enjoy. It's the Haunted Library series by Alison Brooke. Book number 5 is called Death on the Shelf, right here. The main character is Carrie Singleton. She is the head of programs and events at a library in Clover Ridge, Connecticut. So another Connecticut series. So in this one, she creates like events and different authors come in and has people come in and do yoga or arts and crafts. And she just does all those kind of programming stuff. And there is a ghost that lives in the library. She's the only person that can see the ghost and interact with the ghost. I will say, this is my one and only thing about this series, because I really do enjoy it, is that being that like the name of it is the Haunted Library, I feel like the ghost needs to be more prevalent. The ghost sometimes only appears 2-3 times. It's very, very little of the ghost, which if it was just the library mystery series, I get, but when you call it the Haunted, I just figured that there would be more of it. However, I will say that I interviewed Alison Brooke, and she was great. She was lovely. And she revealed that it's either book 5, which would be this one, or book 6. She's bringing in a second ghost. And I am so excited because I think I know who the ghost is. And she did not say anything about who the ghost is. If I can predict the way the series is going, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I just mean I hope this is who the ghost is. Let me say it that way. I don't know, fingers crossed. But I will be checking out this one soon because I think I'm caught up in this series. And I want to see, I can't remember if she said book 5 or book 6, a new ghost. I could go back and look, but it's just more fun to be surprised. Next up is book 2 in the Maya and Sandra mystery series. This is by Lee Hollis. It's called Murder at the Bake Sale, right here. We read the first book of this series for a knockout challenge that we did. I don't remember which month it was. I think that this book was one that overall people enjoyed. The reason that I'm kind of doing one of these things is because Lee Hollis, the team, is a phenomenal writing team. I really, really love the Haley Powell, and I enjoyed this one. It wasn't anything except there wasn't anything wrong with this book. The thing that people hesitated about, including me, is that I want my cozies to remain pure. And I just mean like, I want them to remain like fluffy and without all the real problems of the world. And I know that's not realistic, but that's why we read, is to escape the reality and real problems of the world, or at least me. So I get that, but I want them to remain that way. If I'm looking for something more substantial than the light and fluffy cozy, I'll go read something else. I just want that to remain. Yeah. And this book was really, really entertaining. There's just a lot of subject matter and a lot of things that happened that weren't as cozy as regular cozies. And I'm like, whoa, because I just don't want the cozies to move in that direction. It's just my opinion. And I, like you, respect yours. Hopefully you respect mine. So I will try it. I'm definitely going to check out the book because I really enjoy Lee Hollis in general. So we will see. So the next new book is book number 7 in the Mystery Bookshop series. This is called Killer Words, right here. This is by V.M. Burns, who I also interviewed and who is lovely. She also has a great series about dogs. Check that out. This one, the main character is Samantha Washington. She's a bookstore owner, but she's also a cozy mystery author. So this is a book that has a book within a book. Like you see both aspects. So some of the chapters are about the bookstore and like her and everyday life. And then some of the chapters are you're reading the story that the main character, Samantha, is writing. This takes place in North Harbor on the shores of Lake Michigan. So next up is a series that I've heard seriously nothing but good things about. Everybody that's read it has gave it huge endorsements, and they are people that I trust with my cozy mysteries. Let me just say that. If you have not joined the Killing Time with Cozies mystery Discord and you are a cozy mystery fan, I will put it in the description below. You're missing out. Somebody is always on there talking, chatting up cozy mysteries. And when I say always, it's usually always because of the time differences. Someone's always on there. And I think some people don't sleep. That won't be me. If it's past like 9 p.m., 9:30 Eastern time, yeah, won't see me until the next morning. Just putting it out there. But really, it's a whole lot of fun. Let's get back to the Paradel Cafe. So that is the next series that I'm going to talk about. Again, nothing but huge endorsements. Number 24 is coming out. Which is always really exciting to find a great series that has like this huge backlist of books, because you know that you're not going to have to wait and anticipate the next release. Number 24 is called Marshmallows and Memories, right here. This is by Agatha Frost. The main character in this is Julia South. She is a cafe owner in England. I can't wait to get to that one. Next up is the Cozy Capers book group mystery series, book club mystery series. This is by Maddie Day, who I just recently interviewed and who sent me this lovely copy of the new book coming out. Isn't that such a cute cover? So this is Murder in the LOBSTAH Shack. And I am so thankful. And this one's really cool because although it's obviously paperback, which I prefer, it's still bigger than the regular paperback. Those words are much more reader friendly. And when I say reader friendly, I mean my age reader friendly. Just saying. She also sent me a couple other things, including, so she belongs to the Wickeds, which I will put the description and the link below for this website. It's several cozy mystery authors that have a website together, including Kate Conte, Sherry Harris, Jessie Crockett, Barbara Ross, and Maddie Day. Isn't that amazing? Did I get everybody? I think I'm missing somebody. So I'm going to put the close picture so you can see everybody. You can definitely see everybody, but I think I'm missing somebody's name somehow. I don't know. That was very, very, very nice of her. She was so lovely. So Murder at the Lobster Shack, number 3, coming out in November. The main character in this is Mackenzie. She goes by Mac, and she is the owner of a bicycle shop. This series is so fun, and I absolutely love the setting on it. And they have a cozy mystery book club in this series. Isn't that fun? All right. Thank you, Miss Maddie Day, for sending that. That was so sweet. Next up is the Literary Pub series by Sarah Fox. Book number 4 is coming out. It's called Claret and Present Danger. It's right here. The main character in this is Sadie Coleman. They own a pub. So she owns a pub that's for like literary lovers. This takes place in Vermont. I absolutely love this series. I really, really enjoy her other series, which is the Pancake Shop series. I love both of them. But this one, for me, just hits the spot. It's a pub that's like literary themed and for literary lovers. Hello. And it takes place in Vermont, which for me, I think anywhere in the Northeast area is like totally 100% the perfect spot for a cozy. I like reading other regions too, but I just think that that's probably, in my eyes, the best place for a cozy mystery. So I'm super excited and I'm caught up and ready for number 4. Next up is a series that I had not heard about and I'm super excited about because it sounded like a lot of fun. It's the Honeychurch Hall mystery series. Book number 8 is coming out. It's called Murder in Miniature at Honeychurch Hall, right here. It says the main character is Kat Stanford. They are an ex-TV celebrity host and they are the owner of Honeychurch Hall Antique Shop in England. Doesn't that sound fun? I had never heard of that. I'm really interested in trying that out. The next series is one by a favorite author of mine who has one of my favorite series of all time. The book coming out is book number 3 in the matchmaking series. It's Marriage Can Be Mischief. This is by Amanda Flower, who I absolutely love and can't wait to read number 3 in this series. This is a spin-off series to one of the favorite series I was talking about. So the favorite series is the Candy Shop series that takes place in Harvest, Ohio. This one is a spin-off of that. So it also takes place in Harvest, Ohio, but the main characters are a little bit different. But I love that you get a little bit of crossover and you see these people and these characters in different ways and roles in this one. So there is a character that overlaps named Ruth, and she is the bishop's wife. She's an Amish lady and she's the bishop's wife. And in the Candy Shop series, she's the main character, and most of the town, it gives it the feel of whatever Ruth says, Ruth gets. She's the bishop's wife. Whatever Ruth says, she gets, right? Well, in this series, it's really interesting because this is just one example, because the main character is a widowed Amish woman who has moved back to become the Amish village's matchmaker. And she is the same age as Ruth. They went to school together. She's known her all her life. And so like she don't take no gussy from Ruth. Like when Ruth starts getting her Ruth ways, the main character just shuts it down. So it's really fun to see such a different dynamic. I'm really, really enjoying this series, and I'm caught up and ready for number 3. So bring it on. All right, so moving forward, I think most of these are independently published. I said most because I know some of them aren't. Some of them are traditionally published books that got mixed in between, but a lot of these books in the rest of this list are independently published, and a good majority of them are KU books. And I just want to take a minute to tell you that if you are a cozy mystery fan and you have not tried KU and browsed their section of cozy mysteries, you need to. There is a just hidden gem, a plethora of great cozy mysteries on there that look absolutely adorable, and some of them are phenomenal, just really great. I can't stress that enough. I am not in any way affiliated with Amazon or a sponsor of Amazon or anything else. But I really do think that it's totally worth it when you find great deals for KU to look into it. All right, so let's get into these. The next one is the Cape Cod Foodie Mystery Series. I love the title Cape Cod. I'm loving the feel of the location. I've never heard of this. Book number 2 is coming out. It's called An Eggnog to Die For, right here. This is by Amy Pershing, and doesn't it look cute? The next book is number 2 in the Catskills Pet Rescue Mystery Series. It's called Doggone Deadly. This is by Deborah Blake, and I love the title. That is so cute. Next up, I don't know if this is traditionally published or not. Like I said, there definitely could be some mixed in. I have read book 1 in. We read it for a knockout challenge in our Killing Time with Cozies group. It is book number 3 in the Courtney Archer mystery series called Christmas Candy Corpse. It's a Christmas cozy. So the author is Rosemary Ross. Like I said, we read book 1. So the main character, Courtney Archer, at least in book 1, I loved it. I can't wait to get back to the next one. She was hosting a TV show called Farmer's Daughter or something like that. And it was a lie. Like they had come up with it like on this spin just to get her like name out there. And I don't know how the Farmer's Daughter came about. I can't remember. I know it was probably explained, but I mean, she lived in the city. She didn't have anything to do with that. So she was trying to figure out how to get rid of that lie on her name so she could just be herself. And I really enjoyed the first one. Can't wait to get to the second one. It's just, I've been so focused on my SAS list, but I will definitely be getting caught up on that one. Next up, we have the Goddess of Green Street Mystery Series by Kate Collins. Another one that I don't know if it's traditionally or independently published. Book number 3 is called Big Trouble in Little Greek Town. Oh, I love the play on words. Next up is one that sounds totally adorable. It's a teddy bear mystery series. Book number 5 is called Bear a Wee Grudge, right here. This is by Meg Macy. I don't know anything about it, but I mean, it's a teddy bear mystery series. The next one up is a first in a series, and I have read other stuff by this woman and really, really enjoyed it. So the series is going to be called Books and Biscuits Mystery Series. Book 1 is Body and Soul Food. It'll be right here. And this is by Abby Klett, who writes an ice cream shop series that I really, really love. I think it's the ice cream shop series. I hope I'm not telling you wrong. Abby Klett has a series that I have read and really enjoyed, and I almost positive it's the ice cream shop. Somebody will tell me if it's not. Next up, we have the second book in the Flower House Mystery Series by Jess Dillon. It's called Petals and Poison, and it looks adorable. I love cozy mystery covers. I know I say that most times, but it's just so cute. Next one is a long-standing series. Book number 17 in the Bad Hair Day Mystery Series is coming out. It's called Styled for Murder. This is by Nancy Cohen, and I think when I first started reading mysteries, this is a series that I was reading and really enjoyed. And then like when you first discover cozy mysteries, or maybe any genre of books that you really love, if you're like me, when I realized I loved them, then I was like, ooh, I want to try this. And now I'm at the point where I think I've said this many times, where I have like 100 series going, and other series have fallen on the wayside, which I think this is one of them. And I really need to get back to it because from what I remembered, I really did enjoy. Next up is the Cup of Joe Mystery Series. Book number 7 is coming out. It's called Americanos and Assault. This is by Kelly Hashway, and I love coffee, so I'm in for it. That is the last cozy mystery. So there was a good chunk, but not as many as the last couple months, which always makes me a little sad. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have some great books that you're really excited about for November. And until next time, may all your future reads be 5 stars. Bye, everyone.